Hey everyone, Big Mac here. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Red. Let's make our way through Mount Moon, because we're gonna do this eventually. So just quickly looking back at our team, we've got Leti, Arturo, and Pancho. Leti I don't think is going to be very helpful for most of this particular cave. Pancho will be able to do alright, but Arturo is really going to shine in this one. But of course, I want to focus on Pancho, because Pancho is the only one of these characters that I intend to keep around for a while. So, welcome to an enemy battle. So, okay, so Mountain Moon has a lot of different Pokemon. It has Zubats, it has Geodudes, sometimes you can find a Clefairy or a Paris. I think that's about it, though, in terms of, like, the creatures around here. So, what I'm going to be doing... Woo! Pancho! Nicely done, sir. Pancho learned to read! I have such an educated team! Oh my gosh. Okay, of course, it's funny because I never use Leer. I was gonna call it Leer. I never use Leer, like, in all practicalness. I never use it. Alright, so since it's gonna be easier for me to level up Arturo, let's just have Leti out in front. Because Leti can fight the Zubats fine, but the Geodudes, not so much. So I'm probably just gonna be running away from those guys. I am gonna be, like, cutting and pasting a lot. Not cut and paste, just cut and recut. Yeah, that sounds better. Whew, okay. So, again, I'm not sure how long this actual video is going to be, but I will compress it and try and make it as cohesive as possible. Oh, what do we have here? Another technical machine. This one is this water gun? I forget. Water gun! So, if we had any water-type Pokemon, or one that could just learn it for no good reason, you know, we could teach it to it. Water gun's an okay attack, but definitely not something that I would employ right now. Maybe if you had one just to help defeat these Geodudes, but, you know, I think it's a little too early in the game to try and start committing TMs to creatures, or to certain Pokemon. Unless it's one that you know absolutely sure is going to be in your team. Of course, trainers, I'll leave those in. I'll leave trainer battles in just because, you know, they've got to make a living too, so... Alright, well, this bug catcher should be nice for Leti then. So let's just quickly demolish this team. Although, seriously, why do you have a level 11 Weedle? That makes very, very little sense. I think I remember reading somewhere where, like, in the newer generations, if you actually stick out or, like, tough it out and get a Caterpie or a Weedle to level 15, then they learn a unique move, which is pretty good, but then, you know, it's a question of, is that one move better than the moves... Let's do a Fury Attack. Honestly, I don't use it very often. But, yeah, so the question is that particular move that you would learn from not evolving, is it worth, you know, those other moves that you're giving up because you decided to postpone growing up? I don't know. There are consequences, you know. Like right now, I'm playing Pokemon Red Edition. Although, one thing I will admit, the screen looks pretty clear right now. Again, I really have no idea how and why that works sometimes and not others. Complete mystery to me. Oh my gosh, Clefairy is painful. Oh my gosh, Arturo's asleep. Wake up, Arturo! Despierte! Despierta! Arturo. Ah, por favor, despierta! Fine, don't wake up when I tell you to. Let's try and do the whole reverse psychology. No? Really? This reverse psychology thing's not working for you? Maybe I should have gotten an awakening item. I don't know. Finally! Thank you! Of course, Arturo's probably not going to make this battle. If it does, that would be very surprising. Oh my gosh, he just might make it. Arturo just might make it. Wowzers. Okay. That was very exciting. Yeah, I'm surprised I won. Alright, I'll meet you guys back right here. Okay, we're back here pretty much. Now, we were exploring the rest of Mountain Moon. In the meantime, sorry, I had to go I had to go re-heal Arturo, because Arturo was not going to make it otherwise. Ooh, battle. I walked up towards you from the front. There's not a whole lot else I could have done. I mean, I could have come in from the back side, and that would have just been really weird. I really don't know the best approach to these guys. Because, you know, Magnemites are electric type in Gen 1. They're just electric type. They're not electric steel like they are in later games. Because there was no, you know, you guys know, there was no steel type. There was no dark type. But anyway, Arturo, how long until you get to level 15? My gosh. Voltorb looks oddly like a Pokeball, doesn't it? Alright, just don't do anything silly, Voltorb. Okay, good. Thank you. Arturo learned Poison Powder. That actually might be kind of useful for us down the road. Especially if we want to try and capture a new Pokemon. Again, there's not one that I can think of in the immediate future, but, you know, we'll just keep our eyes open. You never know. If we come across something super rare, yeah, I'll try and catch it. You know, I'm not going to be like, no! You're not in my party! I refuse to play with you! No, you can't play with me. You're not in this, in my party. If I catch him, I catch him. You know, I'm not going to be like, you know, whatever. Anyway, again, I have no idea how long it's actually going to take me to go through the entire Mount Moon. I mean, we're still on the first floor. We haven't really explored anything. But we're making our way through, eventually. Although it is nice when we have very easy enemies like a level 10 Metapod. Thank you for a very easy battle. I appreciate it muchly. Poncho appreciates it too. Because, let's see here. So Poncho is obviously going to learn, it's going to evolve right now level 16 if I don't postpone it. Of course, there are some, Alright, Poncho grew to level 16! Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting this so fast. Like I was saying, there are sometimes advantages to not evolving your Pokemon right away, such as they may learn a particular move at an earlier stage, but for the most part, go ahead and let them evolve. Of course, it's your choice. Yeah! Teenager! Charmeleon! Oh yeah! Alright, so now we've got a full-blown teenager that we have to take care of. Oh, isn't that great? Well, that being said, okay, now let's go work on everybody else. I'm not gonna deal with it. We found another escape rope. That's useful. Of course, the reason I bought the escape rope was in case we get hurt really badly down the road. Did I miss a cave? I feel like I missed a cave. Oddish. You do look somewhat bizarre. But I remember, maybe, is it possible that I missed like part of a tunnel somewhere? I feel like I did, because I feel like this is supposed to be tunnel number 2 that I'm walking up to. Pretty sure. So something is afoot. Of course, this girl has grass-type Pokemon. You can only assume they're grass-type because they're green. But we may see some of these later on through our own adventure. Okay, I'm gonna go explore. If I can't find a cave, then I'll meet you guys back here. Oh. I thought we were staring longingly into each other. There we go. How did I totally miss this cave? Whatever. Again, now we're here in this part of this underground tunnel system. Nothing too exciting, but what's on the other side, eh? More... Whoa! Oh, that's a different sound. Team Rocket. They're just chilling here, you know. I really don't know what they're doing here. They're just kind of chilling. Not really doing anything, just minding their own business. You know, I mean, it's not like they're forcing it, you know. They're not like forcing people out or, you know, trying to steal other people's Pokemon, that as far as we can tell. I mean, one of the other trainers is like, there are some suspicious people here in this cave. But that's about all you hear from them, so... Alright, nice job, Lefty. Taking down a Sandshrew is not an easy task. At this rate, you know, you might just make it after all. Although, again, like I said, I think what I will do is I will use Lefty in my party, but she will not be an official member. I don't know, I might change my mind later. Because my final team has something very particular going for them, which Lefty just does not qualify, and it's not that Lefty's a girl. Don't think like that. That's just not nice. Alright, but we defeated the Rocket. What are you guys up to anyway? You have associates? HP, hip up, hooray! Oh, hey! Oh. I'm not talking! I'm not talking! Okay, I'm switching out our Dodo just for the lead, just to gain a little bit more experience. The one good thing about all these battles is I'm going to get a modest amount of experience just going through this whole place. Wow, this is getting old fast. But there's... The girl turned into a Pokemon? No. No, she didn't. She just turned into one of the 24,000 Zubats that are in this cave. I counted them, believe me. But fortunately, these guys are pretty much no match for Arturo. Super Arturo! Hooray! Olay! Alright, hey, ooh, a ladder. So, like I've mentioned before, there are a couple of rarer Pokemon that you can find in here, but no guarantee we'll find them here, like we did with the Viridian Forest. I was mistaken! Here you go, Paris! Paris is a pretty rare Pokemon. I actually thought about making Paris part of my team, but I really don't have much of a need for a bug grass type Pokemon. I mean, it's cool and all, but, you know, one of my prejudices with Pokemon is I like fast Pokemon. I need to go first in battle. It's just a personal thing. So, Paris, being one of the slowest Pokemon out there, would definitely not help me in that situation. However, I just caught one because I might not see another one, you know? Why not? And Paris is a mushroom, and it has words, and it has lots of zeros. Oh my gosh, okay. Since Paris is not going to be part of my team at all, ever, not even in emergency situations, no, I'm just not going to give Paris a nickname. Whoa! Team Rockets. They're into this more than we thought. Whoa. But fortunately, we know how to take care of these guys by now. Alright, so... I'm trying to wonder if I should leave Arturo out, or if I should switch him out for... Well, not switch. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Nope, good thing I have it set to set style anyway, because Ekans will go down easily as well. Arturo is really useful at this point in the game, because most characters' attacks are focused on, you know, just physical attacks, so offense or defense. Not so much on special ones other than your main Pokemon. Let's get rid of String Shot, because I never use it. I should probably keep it, but nah, okay. So of course, Pokemon can only learn 4 moves. I think that's kind of obvious. I'm sure everybody knows that by now. So, yeah, Mr. Rocket, keep on talking. Ether's Restore... Is it... What does the double P stand for in the Pokemon games? Like, Pokemon points, or physical potentials of how many times you can use a certain move? Like, here, Arturo is actually getting kind of low on his ability to use confusion. So I could actually use that ether if I didn't want to go back to the Pokemon Center and just you know, replenish it here. Because ether is one of those items that you can't sell at a store. I mean, okay, you can technically sell it at the store, but you're not going to get any money for it. So, you know, it's kind of, the only reason you would do that is just to get it out of your physical space and being absolutely sure that you're never going to use it. That would be the only reason why you would sell it to the store. Unless it's like so many zeros that it actually, you know, like wound its way back around the counter, kind of like an old pinball game or something. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up by now. No, quick attacks are bad. Well, I was thinking maybe that I would, you know, try and just give Arturo the elixir or the ether, but Arturo's seen better days. So after this battle, I might just switch him back out for, you know, the other two. I forget their names. Okay, so let's just do that. Well, let's see, how close is Arturo to leveling up, anyway? Yeah, still a little bit away, but not terrible. Alright, I think I will let Poncho out in the front, just for now, just for a little bit. Until we figure out where we're going in this maze, because it's kind of a large place. Oh my, there's a trainer dude. Actually, I think we found a moonstone. A moonstone is a particular item that certain Pokemon can use. None of the ones that we have right now. I am actually going to switch back out to Arturo just for this really quick battle. Not really sure how this one's going to go. This guy's basically the equivalent of Brock, you know, that we fought back in Pewter City. With more Pokemons, Pokedudes, Pokemisters. Sorry for the annoying noise, but I guess I do have potions as well that I could use, but I don't know, maybe I'm just stubborn. I think what I'm actually going to do right now after this battle is I'm going to go back to the Pokemon Center. I'll just use an escape rope. I mean, we could walk back, but that would just take a while. Although we would get some training up in that situation. Sleep powder. Again, in terms of being effective in attacking, I would actually think sleep powder would be better than poison powder, but that's just me. I don't know. Poison powder would probably be better if I were trying to, you know, capture these Pokemon, but since they're trainer Pokemon, you can't really do anything about it. Oh boy, tackles, oh, that was nothing. Ha! I'm gonna do the same thing I did to Bronix, to Bronix, Bronix. I'm running out of adjectives. And nouns, apparently, too. Because I'm using nouns to describe, or I'm using adjectives, the word adjective to describe a noun. That's not a good thing. Alright, I will see you guys right back here. Okay, we're back here in this corner. You know how many Pokemon I ran into on my way back here? One, in this exact spot. So, let's just keep going down through the tunnel, see what we can find. Nobody will stand in our way because we are awesome. Again, we're actually pretty much done with Mount Moon already as it is, and I figure with all the editing that I'm going to have to take out, that's probably going to end up about 20 minutes altogether. Alright, let's battle this dude. This dude would cause nightmares for red and blue people back in the day. They actually had to change, this is like one of the few changes, well, they made a lot of changes in the yellow version, but this dude in particular was one of the like first big changes. Because this is the first instance in the game that I can think of where we battle an evolved Pokemon. Granted, by now, you know, hopefully one of yours has evolved as well. However, it really upped the ante at this point. And of course, there's a lot of questions as in, you know, why can well, how do you have a level 16 Raticate when Raticates aren't supposed to evolve until level 20? You know, questions like that raised all the time. Fortunately, Poncho was able to take care of it very nicely. Especially if that Raticate uses, I think that Raticate can use Hyper Fang, which is pretty scary at this point in the game, because that is a very powerful attack. So, you know, it's actually not necessarily a bad idea to have a Rattata or a Raticate in your party. It's not, at this point in the game, you know, it's reasonable to do that. Well, let's just go ahead and continue. I believe we are just about done here with Mount Moon. Fortunately, then we can get outside, we can get out, you know, grab some sunshine, go check out Cerulean City. Whoa, 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 hi, Clefairy! You know, like I already mentioned, you know what, I'm just gonna try capturing it. I'm not making any kind of guarantee on this thing, but, okay, seriously, Letty, you're dropping the ball here. Don't do an Ann Curry, please don't do the Ann Curry. Whoa! That was a lot more powerful than I was expecting. Okay. Pokeball? Go? Boom! Hold down various buttons in hopes of making it work. No, it appeared to be cut. Well, with all these growls that I'm doing, maybe I could, well, why not? Just try one more peck. Yeah, that might just work. I don't know. Let's try it. Again, Clefairy is actually one of my secret team members. I don't know if you guys figured this out already, but my secret team consists of a Pidgey, and a Clefairy, and a Kangaskhan, and a Blue Rhydon. I mean, there's no way that you guys ever would have figured that out. But Clefairy also has words. Of course, I don't know where I'm going to find myself a Blue Clefairy. Or, sorry, not a Blue Clefairy, a Blue Rhydon in this game. Because remember, there was no notion of shiny Pokemon or anything like that. But, you know, whoa, another Team Rocket member. What fossils? What are you talking about, Team Rocket, Mr. Dude? Really, what are you talking about? I don't know. But anyway, I guess we have to fight you too, don't we? Okay, let's go. Do it, Letty. Alright, I would have liked it to be halfway, but... oh boy. This could be dangerous for Letty. Oh man, it was critical. You critted. Good job, Letty. Okay, so... again, like I've mentioned 20,000 times already, I'm not going to do any kind of special challenge run, but it is going to be a pain in the butt if my Pokemon kill themselves like that. Seriously. Let's see here. Both of them are at 17, so let's just give it to Poncho. Poncho for the kill! Scratch that sucker! Alright. Well, alright. Letty's already out of experience, and we don't have any way to revive our Pokemon as of yet. We will within 2 cities, I believe. But until then, let's just keep looking around here. Whoa! Another hidden moonstone! Well, the first one wasn't hidden, but... hey! Stop! I'm a mandatory battle! So, of course, there are the two things that the fossils here. Of course, the thing is, you won't be able to actually utilize these things until much later in the game. But, you know, it's just something to keep in the back of your mind. At least until then, because, again, another thing is, if I recall correctly... Arturo! Don't do that! I'm trying to think if either of those would qualify as potential members of my team. I honestly can't recall for sure. If either of them were, definitely the Dome Fossil guy would be better at it. But anyway, we're almost done with this cave. Alright, just a little bit more, Arturo. Yeah, good job, Arturo. Hooray for stats. Oh, this coffin? We're not going to be able to catch a coffin for a very long time. Come on, hit yourself, hit yourself. Aww. That would have been kind of cool if it took itself out, like how Letty had to take out herself. You know, kind of like a cyclical type thing, even though these are completely different enemies that we're fighting. I don't remember which is which. I think I want this one. Not that I want this one, but I think if I were to do something with the fossils, then that's the one I wanted to do it with. If that makes any sense at all, whatsoever. I'm trying to remember, are there any, trainers? Oh, I put Paris away in the PC box when nobody was looking, haha. Sure I did. Of course, yes. I don't think there are any trainer battles out here, are there? I remember, like, in yellow version, there's like a TM up here, but other than that, I think this is smooth sailing for us until we get to Cerulean City, which, by the way, we're right here. Is there somebody in this grass? I also can't remember now. Bum, bum, bum. No, but there's a snake in the grass! Oh, jeez. Okay, Poncho, kill this thing quickly. Let's get out of here. Before it does wrap, because, again, at this point in the game, wrap is an actually pretty good attack. Although, as you go further on in the game, it becomes less useful and just more downright annoying. However, we have trudged our way through Mount Moon. I think we killed like 20,000 of those 24,000 different creatures of the Zubats and the Geodudes. We strengthened up our party a little bit. Yeah, let's heal Clefairy while we're at it too. Anyway, let's put Clefairy away in the same box that I was telling you about. We turned on the PC and somehow, it knows that, we are connected to the one account already that somehow already keeps track of all these things. Again, I'm not completely sure on how that works, but whatever. So let's just put Lefty out here in front, try and gain a little bit more practice. I might do a little bit of grinding between these next parts. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. But in the meantime, we've been playing this game for quite a while now. So this is Big Mac saying, later.